I think I have a thing for toxic energy. So I think there's still some more healing that I need to do, because when I look back on all of these energies, it's a shame I gave them so much time and there were sweet energies that I didn't.
Yeah.
And so now I see those sweet energies getting married and starting families. I'm just like, dang, that probably could have been me if I recognized the security in those individuals at the time.
So Ari Lennox recently opened up about liking toxic energy men and ignoring the possible nice guys who could have settled her down, made her a wife, gave her children, she started her family. You know, I know for a lot of women in the sisterhood, because I was reading some of the comments, because I guess some men are going in hard on her or whatever. But I'm not falling for it, because that seems to be an ongoing consensus for a lot of Black women to like the bad boy energy until it's too late. And then when they realize, dang, I'm such and such age and I'm still single and, and I don't have a husband, then they want to double back. I was never that woman who was into the bad boy, so I don't get the appeal. But I guess I can give her some credit for admitting, yeah, I did like these type of guys. I still need to heal. But I would just tell men to just be careful with these types of women, because to me, it's just my opinion, for you to be a woman and into toxic energy men right off the bat, what does that say about you as a woman? Because to me, a woman that nobody is perfect. Let's just make that clear. Nobody is perfect. But, but for a woman to like that type of man, what is it within your mental or emotional makeup that makes you drawn to that type of man? But I also think that more and more young ladies need to use these women as cautionary tales. And I was telling women 20 years ago, literally 20 years ago, online, on forums, I said, it's going to come a day when you're going to wish you settled down. Oh, I was called pick me and all kinds of names back then, but I had foresight. And I think that's another thing that kind of bothers me with Black women or the modern woman. They don't have foresight. And then when you have women like such as myself trying to warn you, not telling you what to do, you can do whatever you want, And I'm not saying that this is what this Ari Lennox lady did. But one thing that I can't stand is the constant, male hate and bashing that I see online from these women who missed their opportunity to pick the right man. So I'll give her credit for not bashing men from what I could tell. And that's my topic today.